Hello, this is a brief overview of Standard II student learning programs and support services. In this standard, we highlight how BC is a guided pathways institution, that we ensure instructional program offerings, policies, and practices which advance our mission, that we're constantly looking at how we can improve, and that we are working with our industry and university partners to ensure competencies and skills align with our student goals. At the foundation, we have assessment evidence that shows that we are doing this. At the foundation, we have our institutional learning outcomes, our ILOs, our program learning outcomes, which are called PLOs for short, and our student learning outcomes, which are SLOs, SLOs. Each of these all align to ensuring that our students meet their competencies and the skills that they need. The institution identifies and regularly assesses our learning outcomes, so we want to make sure that we're reaching these outcomes and that we're supporting this by looking at our courses, our programs, certificates, and degrees using established institutional procedures. We do this, for example, by ensuring that every section students receive a course syllabus that includes learning outcomes from the institution's officially approved course outline. And that we have a review process. We plan, assess, reflect, and refine. And we do this through our program review process that we do constantly to make sure that we are aligning our student learning outcomes and that we're measuring and assessing those. We have different access points, and we know that 80% of our students come from families that have no one with a college degree. So we need to make sure that we are constantly assessing to make sure that students are achieving and entering and staying on their pathway and with clear alignment with our mission. And how we do that is we use our guided pathways framework. And we make sure that our student affairs personnel are responsible for providing clear, accurate, and timely information. So students they have a clear picture of what they need to do to obtain their degree, to transfer, and to meet their career pathway. And we are constantly evaluating this through our strategic directions, our program review, and our administrator work plans. We use a three-pronged process to constantly assess this and also to support our students. Now, our support services, we have the library, we have academic support services, and a media services department. Each of these three areas contribute to student learning across all areas. And then, of course, I mentioned the program review process where we're looking to see how effective these services are in supporting our students. And again, in order to provide a rigorous and supportive learning environment to meet our mission, BC uses a three-pronged approach to learning support services: the library, the academic support services, our computer labs, and our media services. Now, to get a synopsis of Standard II, you can go back to the Bakersfield College /accreditation website and take a look at the Bluff notes. But when you think of Standard II, think about how we support student learning programs and how we make sure that our students are successful.